I'm Kimberly Kappenberg. Welcome to Late Night Encounters, Real Stories of Seduction. Come with me into the erotic world of sexual adventure as real people relive some of their most intimate moments.
I am 26 years old. I'm originally from a suburb of Detroit, Michigan, and I moved to New York about 7 years ago to go to NYU.
What was your life and youth like?
Well, it was very sheltered, and it was kind of, I always equate it to like a John Hughes movie. It was kind of like a 16 Candles kind of thing, very suburban. And I went to an all-girls Catholic school, high school, and a Catholic grade school. We wore uniforms, a plaid uniform.
An all-girls Catholic school, so your first fantasies, your first experiments were all with women.
Yes. In terms of having a genuine sexual encounter, that wouldn't have been until I was 18.
18, and that was a romantic encounter with a woman?
Yeah.
Or with a man?
With a woman.
Okay, and how'd that happen?
Well, I'll tell you how it happened. There was a girl that I went to high school with. She was 2 years older than me, and she was in my brother's grade. Anyway, she started dating my older brother, and this gave me a perfect in because she was at the house, and she knew my parents, and and we had sort of like a sisterhood friendship. But she was really sexually outgoing and very uninhibited, and it was really something I was in awe of and very bewildered by. And so anyway, my brother went off to college and she went off to college, and it turns out I went to the same school as she did. And so we would go out drinking together, and this is how it kind of evolved. We would always discuss our kissing techniques, with guys.
Okay.
And one day we were in the elevator, and she just grabbed me and started kissing me.
Where's she grabbing you?
In the back of the hair, and kind of like threw me up against the elevator wall.
Was it very erotic for you?
It
wasn't
wasn't that erotic. It was just really exhilarating because it was so wild and it was so off the wall, and it was right when Basic Instinct came out. So that whole lesbianism thing was really hot, and I was really intrigued by it.
Had you considered lesbianism before
that?
Oh,
definitely. I mean, and not necessarily because I was attracted to women, but I just thought it was very sexy and very edgy and very non-suburban. This was all about technique. It wasn't sexual at the time, but this went on, and we would do it when we were drinking, and it was just kind of a fun, weird, experimental thing between us. But then one time, and this was the summer, we were back home, and we had gone out, just she and I, and gotten really drunk, and I spent the night.
And then who makes the first move?
She made the first move.
Okay, what did she do?
She just kind of climbed on top of me and started kissing me, but now it was for real.
Were you lying down?
Yeah, I was lying down.
And you wanted to kiss back?
Oh, sure. And we just...
Wow, this Catholic girl took that no meat on Friday thing literally. Next, let's uncover some very naughty, nasty art. Intimately tucked away in a small art studio in Lower Manhattan, I was off to meet the Bob Ross of erotic art, Mr. Nasty Art himself, Irvin Baum.
I was working for this company, Marvel Comics, doing illustrations, staff artist, and a lot of the editors took jobs at adult magazines. And what happened was it became a regular, ongoing type of freelance work where I decided to go full-time into the erotic and leave the comic book world. Believe it or not, all these are real girls. I meet them on the street sometimes like in supermarket. It could be in any place, living in New York City.
My name is Erwin. Nice to meet you. I know this might sound strange. I don't want to disturb you from reading a book, but I was wondering while you're reading if I could maybe sketch a portrait of you.
I don't think so, not now.
One more. Can I ask you a question? I know it might sound a little strange. Would you consider letting me draw your sketch like right now?
Well, does it cost anything? Or?
No. I'll give it to you when I'm done.
Okay, I have like 10 minutes. Is that enough?
That's enough. That's
okay,
good.
great. Oh, so you're a painter.
Yeah, I'm a painter. That's what I specialize in.
Oh, that's so interesting. So mainly portraits and...
Nude females is actually my specialty.
Oh, nude?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds interesting.
For more information about Irvin and his nasty art, you'll find him exposed on the web at nastyart.com. I bet now you're sorry you cut art class in high school.